This week we are going to be looking at time management. But before we go into time management, I will briefly want to define time so you will understand what you are going to manage. All right, from what I've written down here, time is the continuous progression in which events occur, moving from the past through the present into the future, and it is irreversible. Or you can simply put, time is life measured in a moment. Now, what is time management? Time management is the ability to plan, organize, and control how you spend your time so you can achieve your goals effectively. Your ability to manage, control how you spend your time so you can achieve your goals effectively. For you to be able to manage time, you must have a goal. There should be a focus, and that your goal will be your propeller, the thing that will be driving you to be able to manage your time, because there is an end product that you want to achieve. Now, one thing you need to understand is that a man's life does not collapse in a day. It collapses through the careless use of his time. Time is as important as anything. If you want to grow in life, if you want to go far in life, you must learn how to maximize your time. You must learn how to manage your time. There are 3 ways I'm going to mention here in which every human uses their time, and you need to check the category you fall in. Number 1 is investing in your time. When you invest in time, you are planting seeds for your future. Reading, example, when you invest in your time, you are planting seeds for your future. Example, reading, learning, building your skills, working on your vision. They may look small, but they grow like trees. These trees later on will be the ones that will take care of you because you've invested. All right. The second one is spending time. There are people that just spend their time. When you spend your time, you are simply maintaining life, just eating, sleeping, running errands, doing what must be done necessary, but it does not elevate you. A wise man keeps the portion balanced. Everything here, you just balance it. But the last on my list is wasting time. This is when a man destroys himself without even knowing it. You spend hours on meaningless entertainment, conversation that ends with no value to your goal, sitting with people who have no ambition. This is when you waste your time, just doing things that are not relevant to your goal. That is why I said earlier on, if you must be able to manage your time, you must have a goal. A lot of people out there are wasting their time because they don't have a goal. I've made a video about it, how you can find your goal, how you can get clarity and all these things. Just go down, you will see a video I did. You'll be able to get your goal. Once you have a goal, you can now do the things that will help you achieve your goal. And once you are doing the things that will help you achieve your goal, you are managing your time. But this last one I said is the list of people that waste their time. This means that you are not adding anything valuable in your life. Because one thing you need to understand is that our life is like a television, and the time is the remote. See, if you want your television to show something, maybe you want to watch a movie or you want to go to the Netflix, you don't just stand on the television and be shouting, television, go to this, except these ones that are using voice recognition. And voice recognition also is as a part of a remote too. It's an input system to the television. So for you to watch something that you want, you must have access to the remote, and with the remote you select what you want. That is our time. Our time is that remote. You use that time to do what you want the screen to show, what you want to be. Who do you want to be? What do you want to be? Can you sit down and ask yourself this question? What I'm doing right now, is it going to get me to the place I want to be in life? And if the answer is no, stop it. Look for the right things that will get you to the place you want. There was a time I used to have all the news, the headlines and everything. The top headlines. I know what is trending. I know VDM saying to Sowore and all these things. But later on, I discovered that these things that are not adding value to my life, I'm not using it for anything. They are not helping me to get to the place I need to get to. So at the time, I had to shut those things down and focus on the main thing, the things that will help me get to where I want to get to. And the thing is that it might not be very fast. If you start putting the necessary things that will help you get to where you want to be, it will not be fast. All right. But if you don't do the necessary things, if you don't invest your time, you might feel excited, the excitement right now, maybe jumping, watching meaningless entertainment that has nothing to add to your goal. Watching them, you might feel happy, you might feel excited, but on a longer run, you will understand that you've wasted a lot of time. There is a story I heard that I don't know the actual man that said if he can get his youth back, that he will pay any amount. What does he mean to get your youth back? To get your youth back means that the age or the stage where you have the ability to do anything that you want to do. Apostle Paul said, my spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. It's not the context I'm looking at, but there will be a time your spirit will be willing to do something, but your flesh will be weak. And at that time, you will understand that you've wasted your years. There are a set of people that when I see them, I will be like, what were these people doing when they were youths? What were they doing? Most of them, and this got into this set of people. If you're a young person and you are seeing resources, this should not be the time that you should use those resources to feed your flesh. No. If you want, before you use those resources to feed your flesh, to feed your excitement, you should watch the people that have done that and watch their result. If you are pleased with their result, you can continue that lane. But if you are not pleased, go and look for people who succeed or who have succeeded in the area that you want to go. Then invest in that thing. A lot of you people, you don't want to listen because you think that you have the resources now that nobody can talk to you. They said nobody, they know the advice, poor man know the advice rich man. But I want to tell you this, that for you to be, if you want to go far, go and check the people that have been there. If whatever you want to be, go and check people that have been there. Then copy what they've done, the lifestyles, everything, learn it. It's an investment. It might not, for you, the flesh, you might not be happy. You understand? You might not feel excited about it. But you are not doing it for the now. You are doing it for the future. Because whatever you do now, you are going to reap the fruits in the future. How do we manage the time? These are the things. If you really want to manage your time and focus on your goal, to be able to achieve your goal effectively, you must eliminate these 5 common time wasters. You must eliminate them. Number 1 is distraction. In my previous video, I talked about it. Distraction. You must find every means possible to eliminate distraction. And one of the ways to eliminate distraction is to have a goal. Once you have a goal, you have a plan. Always plan. Planning will help you eliminate distraction. There are 2 major distractions that we currently have now. 2 major things that will distract you. You see social media, you see phone. These 2 things will definitely distract you. You can only keep them if your work is phone or social media related. And you need to build strong discipline. For me, I am a social media person, but most times I usually get distracted. That is why I've even set strong disciplines for myself to be able to focus. There will be a time I want to post something online and I will be carried away. The next 30 minutes, I'm still watching other people's content. I've not even posted what I want to post. So I have set a strong discipline or boundaries for myself so that I will not easily be distracted. Because if you are a social media type or your work is phone related, you must have strong discipline. If not, your own distraction will be the worst. All right. You must overcome distraction. By all means, you must fight it. You must see it as your enemy. Enemy of progress. You must see it as your enemy for you to be able to overcome distraction, because distraction comes in many ways. And now number 2 is disorganization. If you are disorganized, you cannot achieve anything. That is why you must plan. Any day you wake up, you plan your day. There is a man, I watched a video, he said, before you go into any week or any month or any year, you must plan all of them out. You must have the total plan of it. So every day you wake up, you must have a plan. This will help you not to be disorganized. Disorganized in the sense that you don't know what to do as the spirit leads. You don't know the right one to do, the particular ones to focus on. The ones that are very, very important, you don't know them. You're just doing as the spirit leads. If you are disorganized, you cannot achieve your goals effectively. So you must work on what? Being organized. Anything that will make you, that will disorganize you, you fight it. These things I'm mentioning are the things that you must fight if you want to plan, if you want to manage your time. You must fight disorganization. The third one on my list is procrastination. All of us, we are victim of all this. If you want to manage your time and achieve your goal effectively, you must fight procrastination. You must fight it. You must declare war on it. It is a thief of time. It steals time. Procrastination, I will do it tomorrow, I will do it later, I don't feel like doing it. No, you must fight it. You do that when you feel like doing it. You do it when you don't feel like doing it. You just make sure you do it. And one of the ways to fight procrastination is action. Instead of thinking too much, you put action. Instead of trying to wait, you strike. So for you to fight procrastination, you must always be willing to act. Put action. Instead of procrastinate, you put action. It's better you try something and fail than to pass trying nothing. All right. The other one on my list is inability to say no. You must fight this with everything in you. Inability to say no. Oh yes, member. Anywhere belly face now where you dey. No, every time they call you, I'm available. I'm available. And why you always available is because you don't have a goal. If you have a goal or you have a task that you need to accomplish, you will not always be available. So always find a way to say no to people, maybe people that really matters to you. When you are busy, you always find a way, tell them, I'm busy right now. Can it wait till tomorrow? And if they say it cannot wait, it's not your fault. You should learn how to say no without feeling pity. It's your right. Everybody's living their life. You cannot serve everybody. So you need to learn how to prioritize your own time. All right. The last on my list is indecision. Confusion. That's indecision. Yes, a lot of us, there are times that we are confused. We don't know what to do. We even start thinking maybe what we are doing is wrong or something like that. At this stage, you need to look for someone that has clarity, or your mentor. Look out for someone, talk to them, share your confusion with them, then they will be able to give you clarity. At this point in time, this is where they said iron sharpeneth iron. Look for someone who have gone ahead of you, share your problems with them. But the thing is that you don't need to stay here for too long. You must find every means possible to get out of this position. And another thing that you must do is here in all these tasks, always apportion a time for every task that you want to do in a day. Whatever you want to do in a day, always have a time frame for it. And secondly, once you are doing it, also remember to go on breaks, refreshing the mind and refreshing the body. So I'm closing with this. You are building your future with what you do today. Nobody is going to give you extra time later. I believe this will help you. And always know that I come in peace. Shalom.